Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, for October 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Taurus, for October 2017. Do you know why October is going to be such an interesting month? Do you know why October is going to be such an important month? Because the 31st of October is a very, very important day, is a very important date, because the 31st of October is the day when the actual veil in between this world and the spirit world is going to be at its thinnest, okay? So throughout October, this is going to be a highly spiritual time. Throughout of October, this is going to be the time when the veil is going to become thinner and thinner, which means that we are going to be very deep, we are going to be very spiritual, we are going to be getting lots of messages, and we are going to be keep on surprising ourselves. We're going to be keep on kind of facing certain situations, certain things that are going to happen in our life throughout October. But in October, the difference is going to be that we are going to surprise ourselves with maybe certain outcomes, the way our reaction to certain things it's going to be, the way we are going to react to certain situations and the certain things that are going to arise in our life, and especially kind of surprise us. It's going to actually surprise us, and guess what? Of course, in a good way. And this is because we are going to be in touch with our own spirituality. We're going to be able to receive the messages from the dead. We're going to be able to receive the messages from our spirit guides. We're going to receive messages from our guardian angels. Our subconscious mind is going to be keep on giving us certain messages that we are going to be able to recognize this time in a much more an effective way than what we would normally would. But by the time we get to the actual 31st of October, this is going to be the actual peak of this sensitivity, the peak of these beautiful energies, you see. And this is going to be the time when the veil in between these two worlds is going to be at its thinnest. And that's why this month is going to be very important for you, like for every other sign. But of course, we're all different, we all live different lives, we're all going through different things spiritually, we're all on our own spiritual journeys. And that's why when it comes to you and when it comes to October, your actually number is number 7. You know that number 7 is very spiritual number in itself, but when it comes to you and when it comes to the month of October, number 7 is bringing you a little warning. Okay, number 7 is trying to let you know that you are going to be facing a certain situation in your life in October 2017, and that particular situation that you're going to be facing, it's going to be testing you a little bit, because it is going to give you an illusion that you have to act straight away, that you have to act immediately, that you have to kind of make a really big decision, like really immediately. I want you to step away from the situation. I want you to ignore that particular situation when this particular situation arises, and I want you to step back and just think about it. So this is what number 7 brings you, a very important message to not to rush into any decisions, okay, especially when it comes to October 2017, because you may be kind of tricked into something. You may think about something in a certain way, but then shortly after you're gonna kind of realize the whole thing in a kind of right way. So this is what I need to tell you. You will be facing a particular situation that is going to require to act immediately. I just want to let you know this is all illusional. This is an illusion, and you don't need to act immediately. So any big decisions or any big signing or any big decision or any big negotiations or anything like that, I don't think that October would be the best month to do. And this is what actually number 7 is trying to let you know, apart from the fact that you're going to be very spiritual and you will be able to get lots of messages and you will have your own omens all around the place and things like that. And also what number 7 means when it comes to October, it also means that emotionally, my gorgeous Tauruses, I know emotionally you have been through a lot, and I did did mention something in my previous month's reading as well, like emotionally, that you have been through this roller coaster, you have been dealing with a certain changes, you have been dealing with a certain changes, especially when it comes to you, when it comes to your life, when it comes to the certain family member or certain family members, and as well, you have been going through changes, the really big changes that have been affecting you for a while. So now I need you to kind of step away, step back from the whole situation and book a holiday, book a time away. It doesn't have to be holiday, completely holiday, but as long as you take some kind of couple of days away, change your scenery. To change your scenery, it's actually really good for your spirit, it's really good for your soul, it's good for you in general. So basically that means that now it's time for you to relax. You have been through a lot, and the best thing for you to do, it's going to be to book some time away, some holiday away, and some kind of like a trip or journey away, because it's going to do you really, really good, and you actually deserve it. Okay? And also, what else I was going to say, that when it comes to your health, I mean, this is going to be quite a good month, okay? When it comes to your health, when it comes to your general, like energy levels, this is another great month, because you're going to start picking up, you're going to start feeling your own energy, you're going to start doing things, you will surprise yourself, and there are lots of other things that are going to be on your mind, and lots of things are going to surprise you, and you will feel like you just want to make certain changes, especially with things that you wanted to change for a really long time, but you were just kind of waiting for the right moment, you were waiting for the right time. There's a lot going to be on your mind when it comes to the actual health. You see, this is all going to be brought to you by having lots of energy. So when it comes to the energy and energy levels, this is going to be really good, because it's going to have a really positive impact on you, and then this is going to be have a positive impact on your work, on what you do. It's going to have a positive impact about, you know, you making certain decisions, you know, and it's all going to seem and feel really, really positive indeed. The only thing that I'm seeing now again is just that it's going to be like a stomach problem, tummy areas. There is a slight negativity again that I'm seeing when it comes to your digestion, and also I'm also seeing here that you will want to work on certain addictions. This is what all of you actually literally are going to be paying attention to, what you need to change when it comes to your diet, what you need to change, you see. But especially this time, it's going to be addictions that lots of you Tauruses are actually going to be paying attention to. Do you take too much sugar? Do you eat too much bad food? Do you eat too processed foods maybe? Do you smoke too much? Are you addicted to sweets? Are you addicted to treats? You know, do you drink too much? You know, any kind of addiction. All these addictions are going to be kind of playing on your mind, and it's not only about you thinking, oh yeah, addictions. It is the fact that you will finally want to do something about it, and this is going to be the months when you're just going to grab the bull by its horns and just go for it, literally. So I think it's a very positive month, which is going to have a really positive impact when it comes to your health in general. So as I said, the health is going to be good, the energy levels are going to be fantastic, but it's just about the digestion that is just going to be slightly sensitive, and this is what I highly suggest when it comes to the actual digestion. I always recommend like a moonstone. You can get this beautiful and highly powerful crystal on my website, and my website you can find it in the description of this video. And moonstone is highly powerful, and especially when it comes to the actual spirituality. It helps us to be even more spiritual. It helps us to understand messages even better, quicker, sooner, in so many different ways. And it's not only about that when it comes to moonstone, but when it comes to the actual digestion and having a little bit of negativities again, when it comes to your digestive system, you see, moonstone is really, really good, because it has got a really positive impact when it comes to our digestive system, or any kind of negativities there. the actual day that I need you to pay attention to, it is going to be on the 5th of October 2017. Why is the 5th of October going to be so important? I just want you to prepare you that there is the certain situation that you're going to be facing with, the certain situation that is going to arise on the 5th of October that is just going to make you feel, oh God, no. And it's also going to make you feel like a little bit negative, and it's going to make you feel like a little bit like not embarrassed, but you're not going to be too happy to talk about a certain stage, or you're not going to be too happy to talk about certain thing in your life. It is basically all going to arise from this particular situation, and also which is going to result in you worrying about a certain step in your life. And this is, I have to stress that the first part of the 5th of October in the morning is going to be again completely different to the second part of 5th of October in the evening. And why? Because this particular situation that I've just mentioned is going to arise in the first part of 5th of October, okay? And it's just going to make you kind of a little bit embarrassed. It's going to make you feel like, oh no, I don't even want to talk about it. But then again, on another hand, it's again going to push you towards like even more, without you even realizing at that time and that moment in time. Later on, what you're going to realize in the day that this is actually quite good, because what else is going to happen is there is a certain news that you are going to receive by somebody, and this is going to happen later on that day. Certain news you're going to receive by somebody. This particular person is not your friend, is not your family member, is somebody who you don't know that well, but somebody who you appreciate when it comes to work, or somebody who you appreciate when it comes to work, career and things like that. Somebody who you think quite highly, or who you would think about quite highly when it comes to maybe their personal achievement in life and things like that, and somebody who you trust, but somebody who you don't know. Well, that particular person is actually going to give you a very important news, and this particular news is automatically going to kind of make you realize a particular situation that you're going to have to deal with in your life. And it's not only particular situations you're going to have to deal with in your life, this is also going to be connected to your work, and it's going to be connected to your finances, and this is going to be of a high importance to you, because once this thing, this problem, this situation is resolved, you will actually end up having so much more, and you will actually end up being on a whole new journey when it comes to your life. And it's also going to make sense, and it's going to be connected to your future, to your near future. The next important day is the 13th of October. The 13th of October is a very powerful day in itself, because the 13th of October, or just the number 13, brings us always something unexpected, always something a little bit unusual, always something a little bit mystic, something deep, something wonderful, but something that is kind of like you wouldn't be prepared. You wouldn't really be prepared to something like that. It's just going to happen out of the blue. It's just going to happen literally out of the blue. And this is what the magic of number 13 in itself is. And to you, when it comes to the actual 13th of October, it is just probably going to be one of the best days in the whole year. You will feel beautifully energetic. You will feel absolutely amazing throughout the whole day. You will feel full of energy. You will feel ridiculously creative. You will kind of feel very colorful. You will feel very cheeky on another hand as well. You will be absolutely bursting with energy, okay? And what is going to make you do? It is going to make you like you want to make changes with things that have been stagnant in your life for a really long time. Things that have been in your life for a really long time that no longer serve you. They're just creating negative energy, and it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on, and it's time to move on. This whole day It's literally going to be like a one beautiful ritual. I don't even know how to express this. I don't even know how to explain this, how important this day is. The bottom line is, with all this creativity, with all this amazing energy, with all this amazing power, you're actually going to end up get rid of it, and kind of you will want to get rid of, and you will want to kind of focus, as I said, on things that have been stagnant for a really long time in your life. This could be anything from the changes that you wanted to make in your home, something that you wanted to buy for your home, for a living environment, for example, things that have been lying around and you didn't do anything about, things that you keep on looking and thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, you never do. It's just all these things are just going to be, come on, let's do it, come on, let's do it, come on, let's do it. Before, when you would think about these things, you would be like, oh no, for goodness sake, do I have to? But now it's just going to be, yeah, come on, let's do it. This is amazing. Let's just do it. Let's do these changes. Let's do these things. And this is why this is going to be such a wonderful thing, because you will be so creative, and it's just it is just going to bring a wonderful feeling to you. The third important date is going to be, of course, it had to be on the 31st of October. And the 31st of October is going to be important to you because it's going to be important to somebody else. And this is why I love you, Taurus. You're such a beautiful sign. You see, when you love someone, you really love someone. When, when really you have feelings for someone, you love someone, emotions and things like that, you really do. Whether this is your lover, whether this is your partner, husband, wife, whether this is your family member, whether this is your friend. But this situation really reminds me of how beautiful people and how beautiful characters you are. You're very sensitive, you're very deep, and when you love, you really love. There is a certain situation, this particular person in your life, a female, a little bit older female. This could be your mum, this could be your auntie, this could be even your really good friend. This could be just a cousin. It's just somebody who means to you a lot, that it's been going on. It's been going through a really difficult stage in their life. It's been and it's a lot affected. The health has been affected by this person. Well, this person is going to have a very good news, very positive news when it comes to their health, when it comes to their personal situation, and this is automatically going to put a massive beautiful smile on your face. Basically, you are going to have a good news about a certain family member or a certain friend who means to you a lot, and this person has been struggling for a while, for quite a long time, and their health has been affected quite a lot, and the good news is going to be just fantastic, and automatically you are going to be absolutely delighted by this. On another hand, for those of you that are in relationships, for those of you that are married, having a husband's, wives, or whatever, boyfriend's, girlfriend, this is also going to be a significant day, because for those of you that are in relationship, the 31st of October 2017, your partner is going to have a very good news. Your partner is going to have a very positive news when it comes to their own success, okay? When it comes to their own work, career, success. And if you are retired and your partner is retired, it is still going to be a very good day when it comes to the actual success, financial success, and however, it is most certainly going to be the step in the right direction. Financially, very important. Financially, very good. The very first part of October 2017, or the very first week of October 2017, there is a certain, again, this person is not related to the person that I've just mentioned on the 31st of October, but there is some other person that is actually going to need your help. It is not going to be financial help. It is not going to, it's not to do with, nothing to do with the finances, but it is just something that is like a friend. This is more like a friend. This is more like somebody who has also been going on through something quite difficult astrological, but with a certain family member. This is nothing to do with the health. This is nothing to do with like a health or something with that person in general, but it's just to do with somebody else. This person has been affected by somebody else, and you were aware of it, you knew about it, and this person is going to need your help. You're going to need to this person is going to need your compassion, and you will know about it, because there is something financially that also this person is going to be going through, something financially quite a little bit negative. It's going to also kind of affect them, and they're going to get quite worried, and you will be kind of aware of that particular thing. And I can see you stepping through and kind of talking to that person, spending time with that person, and helping that person in many different ways. Also, what else I was going to say, that the first part of October is just so significant, because this is all literally going to start feeling like a turning point for you. Big turning point for you is going to start feel in sense of the fact that you will feel so much energy. This energy in itself is going to make you feel really positive about certain things in life, and also you will face a certain challenge. The certain challenge that you will face now, if you're working and you're like focusing on your work, career and things like that, there is a certain challenge you will need to face when it comes to your work, and this challenge is going to literally come out of the blue. This challenge is also going to be kind of connected to other people, and it's going to be connected to some kind of competition, and other people are also going to be involved with this. So you're going to need to kind of do your best, give your best, and you know what, you will feel very good, you will feel very adventurous, you will feel very daring, because you will have these particular energies that are going to make you feel very energetic. And this is what I said before, when we feel so energetic, when our energy levels are perfect, when our energy levels are correct, it has got an amazing impact on us, because we are just aware of so much more than what we would be aware of. We realize so much more than what we would normally realize when we are really tired, or we're really dragging our energy down like this. When energy levels are correct, you see, when all these things are going on and happening in our life, it is just, we don't even have to think too much. You know, our subconscious mind just literally takes care of everything. And this is what the situation reminds me of. You're just going to realize a wonderful thing through this challenge and to these particular things that you're going to be facing. You're just going to realize how much there is to this life, and how much you want to do, and how much you're actually capable of. And you're going to like it, you're going to like it, you're not going to like it. If you're retired, for example, this is also exactly the same thing. You will face a certain challenge, and this challenge is just going to surprise you. Other people are also going to be involved, but you will surprise yourself in such a good way, in such an amazing way, that you will end up realizing certain things about yourself. And you will realize not only what your next step is going to be, but you're going to surprise yourself with all these different ideas that you're going to have about your life in general after this moment, after this point. And as we're moving towards the mid-October 2017, again, I'm keep on seeing this, and I've seen this in your reading the last month. You Tauruses have been focusing on your home quite a lot this year. Wow. I mean, that's really, really good. It's just all these wonderful energies. This is what happens to us. This is what you know, what these energies, the impact these energies actually have. So when it comes to you, this is going to be another month, but especially around the mid-month, October, when you're actually going to again kind of you will want to again focus on your home, focus on your things around you. You will want to bring new things, you know, remember what I said on the 13th of October. You will want to get rid of the old things, you will want to bring new things and get rid of the old things. And this is what this situation really works with completely, as it is in mid-October. You will just want to focus on your home, and you will kind of want to bring new things. You will want to make changes, buy a new picture, buy a new mirror, buy a new plant, for example. You will feel like you want to bring this wonderful new energy. But above all, you will be focusing on your home, you will be focusing on a certain changes again, like in the last month, which is absolutely brilliant, okay? And you will really, really enjoy it. You will really literally enjoy. You will be enjoying yourself. On another hand, you will feel very nostalgic when it comes to your your childhood, when it comes to the past time. There is a certain person that is going to come through, certain person is maybe going to call you, certain person from your childhood, and it's really cute and it's really wonderful that this is also going to be the months when you will be in touch with people from your childhood, and you will also realize how much people from your childhood mean to you, how much you actually love people from your childhood. It doesn't matter what you've been through, it doesn't matter what you've done, it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 15, you can be 20, you can be 30, you can be 40, you can be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It doesn't matter how old you are. The age is absolutely non-existent when it comes to our own experiences and how we feel about the things that we have done in our life, about the progress that we have done in our life. And this is all going to be very significant to you, especially when it comes to you realizing certain things about life in general. I told you, this is going to be huge months when it comes to your spirituality and realization, and you will kind of feel very nostalgic about the people from your past, and you will want to reconnect with the people from your past, with the people from your childhood, which is exactly what is going to happen. But it's the big realization, the beautiful realization that you are going to have at around this time about your life in general, and how valuable actually people from your past are to you, and how much in this life you have actually learned through the people in your past. So I think it's quite wonderful. I can see you socializing with people from your childhood. On another hand, what else I was going to say, that you just need to be a little bit careful, because there is somebody at your work, and this is going to happen mid October 2017. Somebody at work is going to be like a little bit dishonest with you. So for example, if you're having career, just keep certain things to yourself. If you're going to work and you have meetings and things like that, just don't talk too much about certain projects, don't talk too much about yourself, don't reveal too much. You know, it really depends what your job is and what you do, because somebody's just going to be a little bit dishonest with you. Somebody's going to try to kind of take something from you or steal some kind of idea from you or something like that. So I just need you to be like a little bit careful as well. Somebody's not who they are. Somebody's pretending to be something that they're not. Somebody's hiding quite a lot underneath their, their big veil of clothes, but they're not showing their true colors, and you're about to find out the true colors, If you're like a self-employed, you have your own business, this is going to be referred to the certain client that may want to like trick you into something. And for example, if you're retired, it all depends. It depends what you do. It depends what you focus on. What are you dealing with? Who are you dealing with? I just need you to be careful and keep certain things to yourself, and especially when it comes to your ideas, to your finances and things like that, because this person is just not really good person. It's just somebody dishonest, and this is not your friend, this is not your brother, sister, this is just somebody that is going to be related to your work, or if you're not working, where your hobby is, or whatever you're dealing with, basically. So just keep certain things to yourself. And also the mid-October is going to be quite important, because there is you will finally find your, this is because I have so many informations I want to say, and they're like all around the place. I'm just like grabbing them, in the correct way, in the right way, and just spreading them all out, to you. And this is why I just kind of get myself like this sometimes, because my mind works like 100 miles per hour, literally. But basically what I was going to say, that the mid-October is also, you will find yourself in a certain situation that you will start thinking about the future, and you will surprise yourself how far you will go. You will surprise yourself what are you going to be thinking about, and you're going to surprise yourself with certain elements that will actually surprise you, that will fit in to your mind now, but it wouldn't fit in only like a week ago, only a couple of weeks ago. And this is why October as a month is absolutely wonderful when it comes to you. The third part of October is just going to feel like The third part of October, it's actually going to be, it's going to make you feel very, very happy with your partner. So when it comes to those of you that are like, that are having relationships, this is going to be really good time, because there's a big problem that is going to actually be resolved for those of you in relationships. So this could be absolutely anything. If you had problems with relationship, maybe you didn't get on, now this is going to be the time when you're going to feel very, very synchronized. You're going to get closer together, and it's going to have an amazing impact on you. Or maybe if you had a certain, like, you couldn't agree with certain things, or you were fighting about a certain problem, and you were waiting for a certain outcome when it comes to your relationship, the third part of October, at the end of October, this is going to be a really, really good time. Not only because your partner is going to have a really good news when it comes to their own personal success and finances, but the bottom line is that you two are going to have a very big moment, very important moment, very special moment, and your relationship is going to get becoming even more powerful, because this is going to bring you closer together. So if you had like some kind of disagreement, or if you had some kind of a fight, or if you just didn't get on with certain things, or you couldn't agree with certain things, or you just kind of thought you need to talk and things like that, the big problem is going to be resolved at this moment, in time. And the outcome is going to be, as I said, you're just going to feel much more synchronized with each other, you see. And so this is going to be quite good. And also it is going to be the certain idea, there's the certain there is something new choice that you will want to make with your partner, a new step, new choice, it is going to be the step towards a whole new direction. But this is strictly to do with you and your relationship. You will want literally, physically, to take your relationship on the whole next level. But there is the whole new choice that you will be facing, and this new choice is going to be involving your partner, and it's going to be one of the most significant things that have ever happened to you and to your relationship since the beginning, since you got together. So this is very, very good time, especially for the couples. And for those of you that are actually single, you will feel like you want to go out, spend the time with people, and I can see your single Tauruses, I can see you spending time with people quite a lot, okay, and especially from the mid-October towards the end of October, this time you're going to be all around the place. You're going to feel very passionate, you're going to feel very good, you will want to spend the time with people, you will enjoy yourself, you will spend the time with your friends, family as well, but more with friends. And as I said, you will also be in touch with people you haven't seen in a really, really long time. And in general, I can see you having a really great time. But there is somebody that is just going to start showing interest in you. And this particular person that is going to start showing interest in you is going to manifest at the end of October 2017. This person is going to be connected to either your work, if you're working, if you're at a university, college, this person is also going to be working at the college, university. But however, the bottom line is that this person is going to be somebody of an authority. This is going to be a very authoritative person, very serious person, very smart person, very intelligent person, very powerful person, somebody who looks very cold, somebody who looks really like just somebody who looks like maybe they're concentrating on their works, just on their finances, somebody who looks very, very serious, but there is just so much going on behind. There is so much love going on behind. There is so much color going on behind. There is so much energy and love and emotions these people have behind, but sometimes they don't show this. There are lots of other ways, there are lots of other circumstances that could actually make people to be like this. So people don't do this intentionally, but it depends in what kind of environment people are on a daily basis. This is a professional person. This is somebody who's been working all their life, somebody who's very serious, but there's just so much going on behind. This particular person is going to start showing interest in you. As I said, it could be somebody at your work, college, university. If you're not working and you're retired, for example, it depends where you go on daily basis, on weekly basis, which hobby you do. However, this person is going to be somebody very authoritative, and this person is going to show their interest in you, and then very soon after, you are going to start showing interest in that person as well. You're going to start feeling passion that you haven't felt before. You're going to start realizing the passion passion you haven't realized before. And as more time goes by, as more you know this person, the more passionate about this person you're actually going to feel. The first you would see this person, you would think like too serious or something. As longer you know this person, the more passionate you're going to feel about somebody like this. I would also highly recommend, of course, rose quartz. You see, rose quartz, it's a wonderful, beautiful, and ever so powerful crystal. You can also get this on my website. My website is in the description, okay? And what rose quartz does, it actually helps you to communicate. It helps you to express yourself. And especially when you fancy someone, when you like someone and you don't know what to say, people get really nervous. That's absolutely normal, but some people are better at it than others. For example, rose quartz is fantastic because it breaks this nervousness and it helps you to express yourself. And it's not only that, rose quartz is a very powerful crystal, probably the most powerful crystal to actually bring the right person in your life, you know, sooner, quicker, to attract the right person in your life. So especially if you are looking for someone, I highly recommend rose quartz. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I really hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course don't forget to comment in the comment section. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.